This is an adult bull shark. Fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth. She has little to fear here in the Gulf. The Predator's 350 fearsome teeth are put on full display. Exhibiting behavior more common to a thresher shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail. The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator. A breaching shark is a rare and calorie-intensive spectacle. While it is well known that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals, less discussed is their propensity to feed on food. It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual for a shark.
That shark needs a good weapon in nose. Go get him, Chad. How you doing there, shark? Hey, we have a fight for sure. She's sure making a lot of splashes.
Look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece. Got us some dinner coming, boys.
Let's get her up on deck, huh?
A famous big-game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game. The shark returns once again to her safe haven. For human hunters and animal predators alike, the bayou is revered for its wildness and generosity. Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas. No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage. I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for air and debris. The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. The muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here. Shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race. A clock would hardly be the strangest thing ever retrieved from a crocodile's mouth. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. While adorable, these soft-stuff mascots don't provide much in the way of nutrition. Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. In spite of their reputations as wrestlers, alligators haven't mastered the nuances of scientific holds like the figure four. The shark is now a team, and we should expect much angst, ennui, and poor decision-making. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator. If a group of consenting adults wants to perform cryptic rites to shadow forth the prophecy of the great old ones, who am I to judge? Caviar Key features Painted Sails, a luxury five-star resort built over the remains of Tunamacha, a pre-Columbian city that was once host to the most advanced civilization in ancient America. After losing to King Crush in the 2011 Monster Mania semifinals, Big Finn stepped away from the limelight for a simpler, more natural way of life. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of center calm. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what their secret is for such durable papier-mâché. Prosperity Sands features glittering white beaches fenced off for the sole enjoyment of the ultra-rich, mega-rich, and super-rich. Port Clovis considered removing these naval mines after the war, but the city had already spent its annual budget booking a nickelback cover band for the 4th of July. Every summer, Port Clovis plays host to the Megasonic Electro Carnival, giving a real boost to the local MDMA industry. The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. Pulling off a successful casino heist is made even harder when you drive off the road into the ocean and drown. After the end of the tiki craze, bar owners toss their Polynesian-inspired decor into the Gulf, where their kitchen charm is completely lost on native marine life. Golden Shores was built as vacation residences for wealthy out-of-towners, with spectacular ocean views, private beach access, and a gate to keep out. Upon using this medication, if you experience priapism, do not attempt to improvise your own surgical shunt. Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf. Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. Boat ownership manifests itself in a variety of ways here in Port Clovis. When the coastal waters warm, while homeless and itinerant hobos will work for a living. They are not to be confused with bums who are sedentary and refuse to work. Kind of like my son did. There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains a constant. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. For more than 3/4 of geologic time, the land was uninhabited, without a single destination spa anywhere to be seen. Goaded by lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve. The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. This protein supplement has zero additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors. As a result of industrial pollution and sewage wastewater, Dead Horse Lake was designated a Superfund site in 1996. As with many social movements, the annual Driftwood Man Festival purports to foster progressive change. But it's really just an excuse for hippies to flout public nudity laws. The spring of '73 was a magical time in Port Clovis, when local favorite Trash Talk placed 20th in the Derby, and the city placed first in the country for petty theft. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. While most know him as the friendly face of Captain Winky's Fish and Chips, in real life, the pirate was a genocidal monster who murdered and enslaved thousands. Until local police departments settle a dispute over jurisdiction, these two remain a popular attraction for selfie-seeking snorkelers. The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness. The artist spent 16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals. Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow. Have made a home near the retired nuclear cooling towers. This is a great opportunity for the shark to test the theory that exposure to gamma rays gives you superpowers. We appreciate the grant from Sunshine Solutions that made this show possible. We'd also like to remind viewers that mass cloning and gene editing for today's military is safer than ever. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions. As one can see, routine, micro practices of risk management haven't really been effective in cleaning up this area. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious bags. Shark versus dolphin, orca versus giant squid. Boat versus pylon. When establishing dominance, the contest is usually a deadly one, with survival as the prize. The threats to our ocean seem overwhelming, but by working together now, we can ensure that future generations always have a place to dump their old tires. Danger on the water for shark hunters?
Got a regular there at Flamingo Joe's. It's a tourist trap. But it's the only place to get a decent Sazerac that don't have me on their do not serve list.
The scourge of the swampland, Bayou Willie. This latest cycle of attacks will certainly be among the most infamous chapters in the long, troubled history of human-shark relations. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk.
Probably right under me. He's looking right at me. Could be anywhere. Well, that kinda sucks.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close. I would like to assure the Antolini crime family that this footage will in no way be used in the final edit of our program.
I wouldn't know him from Adam. If he killing other fishermen, that's between them and him, yeah?
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah. From the moment she's born, the sharks' very expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
Another shark up to no good. Let's get
Say what you want. Them hobos, good workers. Unlike my so-called son, Kyle. That's why I pay him to stay on the lookout for that shark.
the hell are you?
It's remarkable how quickly Port Clovis takes up arms in the name of a murderous cause. The bartender life ender, Bobby Bojangles. Only time will tell whether government actions can diminish Port Clovis's reputation as a shark attack hotspot. Here, it's difficult to miss humans' impact on the natural world. The needle-toothed nightmare, the Barracuda. Barracuda. While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true. Judgment is a personal matter, and each person on Port Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark tanks.
I'm not an ornithologist, but I think it's probably a bad idea to get in the middle of flamingos' natural migration cycles.
A shark attack too often provokes Port Clovis locals into killing every swimming creature along the coast. The savage shrimper, Pookie Paul. The Marine Predator displays caution as the situation further escalates.
Look forward!
Pentagon, sir. I know it.
Hunger is a driving force for the bullshit.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice. Tucked right under me.
The school of Barracuda frequents the waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests. Back on board the Cajun. Just like Kyle LeBlanc, our young bull is the inheritor of a long family tradition, struggling to find her place in the world. New USGA Rule 4.1A2 might have saved these damaged clubs from abandonment. These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. Nothing gets a kingfish in the mood quite like watching a 73-year-old hit a double bogey. The fact that they've turned the waters off Baton Tordu into a spawning ground attests to their love of seniors golf. Golf ball diving is an exciting and growing field where you can risk alligators and venomous snakes for 7 to 10 cents per ball. A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. Hockey sticks are still legal according to Baton Tordu course rules, but not for long if membership director Doug Thompson has anything to say about it. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible. The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. somebody's drinking team has a drowning problem. The mighty predator struggles for air. Clovis's most disreputable citizens have converged on the area.
Shark fin traders come every year to Baton Tordu. Because what other way is there to celebrate killing beautiful animals for tasteless, nutritionless body parts than a $450 wine?
Unaware, the noose around its neck tightens thanks to a crack team of shark hunters. The fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis. Escalated, and the price on the shark's head is risen. Import this mako from Sri Lanka and train it to guard their community? Not likely, but let's pretend they did, as it makes for a more interesting storyline.
I think we've been deprived of our true.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating. Consistently the most difficult hole on the course, many golfers struggle with this par 7 humdinger. No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can. The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. The cigar-like shape of the barracuda is instantly recognizable and unmistakably foul. As coastal communities face ecological collapse and ruin, it's still reassuring to know you can get in your 18 holes. Vegetation salinity zones in this area include fresh marsh, intermediate marsh, brackish marsh, and saline marsh. The resilient bull shark is able to navigate all of them with ease. Time is running out for this pelagic predator. A catfish is easily distinguished from other species by their smooth, scaleless bodies and signature whiskers. Shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. The Bayou Brawler, the American alligator. Rosie has been a star in Big B's Bayou Buddy stunt show, but our shark is far too young to appreciate Rosie's classic brand of celebrity. Historically, overdevelopment of the shoreline leads to a wide variety of negative environmental impacts. But you should see the Italian-designed walk-in closets inside these condos. Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race. The Sultan of Speed, the Mako. And aggressive, the Mako is known as the peregrine falcon of sharks. But as the peregrine is a land-based bird, this designation means nothing to the Mako. Back. Delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. for our shark. Hunters are on the water, bringing their explosives and poor impulse control with them.
See that hole there? Sunk it in one shot like a 93. Cliff Gibbs, tell you I didn't. He alive.
Tigeroos are part of a complete balanced breakfast for anyone aspiring to one day. The likelihood of catastrophic risk scenarios wasn't really considered when developers built a golf course in a flood zone. As is well known, volleyballs make way better friends than soccer balls, who will stab you in the back the first chance they get. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. Any shark of appreciable size should be observed with Aquarius. Founder of America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats. Her fail sons, Randall and Tyson, can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay. Parrotfish here have kept Sapphire Bay's local hammerhead healthy and strange looking. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely Sapphire Bay's famous Pier 1 provides visitors with plenty of skee ball, popcorn shrimp, and elegantly airbrushed t-shirts. Long a haven for small government ideologues, Port Clovis prides itself in its lax amusement park safety standards. Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything. It's a shame that human and shark must so often meet as
out to the carnival, and he wasn't nothing but an itty-bitty boy. The fact that he was afraid of that Ferris wheel should have told me he was never gonna beat me in the dark.
Clovis responds with swift retributive action. The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon.
Ain't that her?
Despite Port Clovis's best efforts, the aquatic beast refuses to be tamed. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. Believe it or not, people paid over $12,000 to sleep in these tents and listen to Swedish DJs for an entire weekend. The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. Like most American cities, the founders of Port Clovis were Freemasons. And probably Illuminati, congregated in secret UFO bases to perform Luciferian blood rituals. Clovis locals seldom miss an opportunity to indulge in mindless, gratuitous slaughter.
Crazy Eye used to be my favorite lighthouse. People named him me. Now they got it out of me. That computer's a lot less fun to drink on.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. The bull shark's liver is large and tedious to haul around on land. The evolutionary anomaly, the hammerhead.
This is the only known habitat of the speckled seaside sparrow. But, you know, they went extinct in 2007.
The bull shark triumphs, overcoming her opponent's clearly superior depth perception.
That's the one what took my hand, all right. Get yourself ready, boy. Now we playing with power. I'm about out of patience, King. This girl's a crafty monster. She's catching her wind. Come on. This is just a game we play. Fuck, dog. Need reinforcements! Don't drag us now! Shark! That there cage cost me $3,000. C'est ça, couillon! They make a coup out of you!
Scaly Pete rem... $500 million years of terrestrial evolution reaches its apex with prosperity sand's spacious flow-through floor plans. The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. was discovered that their Stonehenge replica was astronomically misaligned. Enraged Port Clovians threw it in the ocean. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. Even the self-driving technology of Gazorpazorp is not without its reliability concerns. Prosperity Sands reminds us that sometimes the construction of second and third homes supersedes considerations like loss of species. The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. Supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavor. While fostering a balanced ecosystem is a complex and multifaceted process, what harm could arise from killing a bunch of seals? Our shark hunters will not give up on finding their prey, at least until things quiet down or they run out of hard lemonade. This trimaran, like many before it, was lost in its journey to the mythological dry land.
629 days, Prosperity Sands ain't had no shark attacks. You can thank OP for that. Prosperity Sands sure ain't.
An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite.
It could be anywhere. She gotta be somewhere else. It's catching me. I know it.
Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Sea sponges' demand for pineapple homes has sparked massive deforestation throughout Costa Rica. But being brainless, sponges rarely weigh the consequences of their buying decisions. This recreation of the Titanic was so accurate, 1,500 people died. Beach erosion can be harmful for ecosystems by changing habitat conditions for such local fauna as seals, sea turtles, birds, and fish. While they appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to port levels. Operated by Roger Cantrell, recently broke the state record for number of revocable commercial fishing offenses. The shark hunters have arrived. Soon we will see them in action and quite possibly discover which one of them stole my car stereo.
Here right there. Nowhere else in town got that mango butter facial swap.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
Blah, blah, blah. Late-stage capitalism. It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis. The bull makes creative use of its scythe-like tail. A successful shark hunt is traditionally celebrated with off-brand cinnamon whiskey and large quantities of pseudoephedrine.
About no raves. Are you throwing a fiddle door on the beach at night? You just asking to be bit.
Shark must return to her native ocean home. The the aquatic hunter is vulnerable.
Texas folk dock their boat at painted sails. But, you know, so do a lot of other New York couillons.
Coastal tourism in the U.S. continues to grow, leaving millions of naive Americans vulnerable to the graft of beach umbrella renters. There's a very real risk of drowning while surfing, but at least you'll leave behind a cool-looking skeleton. To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident. In the not-so-distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these three shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after-toilet care. The shark is now an elder, and thus begins a new battle against systemic age discrimination. Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. Is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. emperor of the deep, the Great White. Is often referred to as the king of the ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the role of a monarch in modern society. Hunting bull sharks was made illegal in 1997. Many shark hunters get around the rule by not caring.
Nice-looking, wealthy women. There's a court order says I can't be within 200 feet of the beach. Well, you can see a lot with a good set of binoculars.
Coastal risk analysis reveals that someday, someone here, some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible. The accelerating destruction of the Gulf has occurred in tandem with It's here in the grotto. The shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul. knows who built this mysterious underwater base, but odds are they probably own a Nehru jacket and a Persian cat. The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. Coastal erosion currently impacts over 70% of the globe's sandy beach environments. Anita just wants her favorite comfort food, raw shark liver. Port Clovis City Council never misses an opportunity for cross-franchising. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. Make no mistake, those shark hunters may occasionally drink on the job. They know, actually, that's pretty irresponsible.
I catch 3 of them killer whales, they got their fish fingers. You could say I got a real keen eye for talent. Oh no, the English really gotta work on those side areas.
Put out. And now a dangerous army of lawless, trigger-happy sadists begin shooting anything that moves.
Radio says we got a new band.
Corn-fed Colossus, Butcher Boy Brady. Throwing caution to the wind, the big fish escalates its battle against Port Clovis. uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
Right under me.
Even after the creation of a killer clown task force, clown-related homicide still remains a problem in Port Clovis.
We did all we could. Now let's go home.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance. No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean. Sea turtle numbers have exploded. Bad news for seagrass, great news for orcas who enjoy torturing and eating them. Shockingly, this was only Alex's second worst birthday. The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible. The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. The shark returns once again to her safe haven. In 18th century America, turtle frolics were popular gatherings where guests ate turtle stew and perpetuated the institution of slavery. Recently, Port Clovis has gained a reputation for its derivative, politically confused street art. Shark hunters have close friends or family members who have been eaten or have eaten by sharks. While being on land is fun, so is not being dead.
I used to skate, yeah. But they don't give you no scholarships for winning no big air rail jam. Maybe I don't know how to properly stock and manage a fish pond, but it's a learning process.
The hunt ends, but this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. The bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. The white and black attack, the orca. Orcas do enjoy playing with toys, but not half as much as a day-old seal carcass. Now feast upon the shark's oversized liver, high in vitamins A, C, and B12, plus iron and riboflavin. Coastal overdevelopment creates a riskier, more complex local environment. Caviar Key provides a scenic setting for humanity's destructive impact on the natural world. The white and black attack, the Orca. Once the featured attraction at marine mammal parks, now have a new favorite trick, killing things. The ocean is a fluid and fascinating world, always changing, forever in motion. A great way to discourage museum attendance is to put your museum underwater. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions. The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. Hammerheads travel to the coast from as far away as the border, only to end up mounted above a jukebox at a biker bar. The insatiable sperm whale needs to eat over a ton of food every day, which here in the Gulf mostly consists of hammerhead sharks. The ocean is a source of life, inspiration, and eternal renewal. But mostly it exists to be exploited, and this shark understands that she needs to eat essential elements to stay healthy and grow. that a shark could conceivably live forever.
Some real bad fish deals because of these oil tankers spinning. But it brings a lot of money into the economy. Can't argue with that.
Ice fishing is similar to regular fishing, but enjoyable only to upper Midwesterners. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. Port Clovis has long been a popular dumping ground for the military, thanks to its lenient regulations and low tipping fees. Coastal tourism in the U.S. continues to grow, leaving millions of naive Americans vulnerable to the graft of beach umbrella renters. It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis. If a T-Rex is your favorite dinosaur, then you're boring and unoriginal and you need to pick a different favorite dinosaur.
Port Clovis really been sprouting up these past few years. Put some of my own money in this. Gonna be a laser tag fun park.
Each year, North American offshore drilling rigs leak about 880,000 gallons of oil into the sea, lead goaded by lusty appetites. The shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve.
I said Captain Blighty sunk his treasure somewhere around here. Been funding a diving expedition every year for 10 years and I ain't found it yet.
The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. Shark must now be killed and publicly displayed to satisfy the city's thirst for revenge.
Should have brought my fish finder. Is that it? Nah, that ain't it. Hell, I don't know. Maybe she's scared.
giant monsters, or kaiju, occasionally visit Port Clovis to pregame before destroying more worthwhile scenes.
It's out here. The hell is it? We're done here, I guess.
Another shark draws to a close. It's vital that we extract an absolute maximum of resources before we cross Earth's apocalyptic threshold. The cetacean assassin, the sperm whale. Back in the good old days, the world practically ran on sperm whale. Now we can only watch them from afar, dreaming of tapping their skulls for all that sweet spermaceti. Sharks are responsible for just 3% of hunter deaths. Drugs, alcohol, and poor firearm handling account for the rest.
There's a shark what needs putting down. Time for us to put down another shark.
I was really into scuba.
The air out here has a distinctive smell, that of sea salt, nitrogen oxides, and an intriguing bouquet of volatile organic compounds. Pete has built an impressive battleship. But will it be enough to endure the prehistoric might of a mega shark?
there, girlie. As you can see, I came prepared today. I'ma fix you up real pretty. I will chum y'all up. She looks like a record for sure. Got you right in my sights. Turn that back on. This boat will come with everything. Style then. This about the end for you. We're really getting going now. Need reinforcements. Don't drag ass now. We back on. You gotta be more careful. That thing is vicious. Mohicans. Getting y'all out swim a torpedo. Bet you didn't think I had torpedoes. Better watch how you pushing my buttons. There we look at the size of her. Get tired of looking at y'all ugly face.
Somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network Namby-Pamby has canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free. Judging by the bull's behavior, she smells a new creature. If it threatens her apex status, a heated confrontation is inevitable. The predator must act quickly, lest she lose the scent of her prey. Perhaps she's caught scent of Jormungandr, the encircling sea serpent of Norse legend. What admirable hustle! The creature has disappeared. Probably whisked away by a government boat, lest we capture the beast on board. Another boat? Or something more sinister, masked behind holographic alien technology? Questers, whatever it is the shark caught scent of, the secretive Black Ops unit conspicuously called NWO has captured it. What might be their nefarious plans?
Be on alert. This one's lively.
Unfortunately, I suspect there's more where that came from. Regarding these spills, I'm proposing complicity on the part of Mayor Wade Hibbert. You see, Hibbert owns 50 shares in Schlumberger, who's owned by Execo, We're partners with Saxwell Gold in Varcom, the manufacturer of oil dispersant emulsifex. Therefore, Hibbard made money on the deal. This is the Plover Island Complex, commonly referred to as Site P. Whatever bizarre and dark depravity lurks within its bowels, we're about to find out. Ah, yes. This all fits into the harrowing end-of-day scenario revealed in ancient prophecy. Here again appear the great galleons of the global conspiratorial elite. The big fish seek shelter as the NWO shock troops assemble.
She'll turn up. Top Brass says it's time to go home, NWO.
The diabolical power. This satellite is but one of millions in the villainous cabal's interstellar quantum communications.
Nothing wildlife operations can't handle.
That dish is done. Anticipating a reprisal, the Predator flees. The NWO is still in hot pursuit. Must be cunning, because unlike her pursuers, she doesn't have a 5,000 horsepower engine. This footage could only be captured with the best professional-grade Swedish drone cameras. Successfully evaded the New World shock troops, at least for the time being. Government suppressed free energy source, the electric Great White. Great whites are one of this planet's great untapped natural resources. cartilage contains mucopolysaccharides, sugar molecules that naturally revitalize ailing joints. Only cartilage has 1,000 potent milligrams in every capsule, and it's only for survival. Herself on the local farm. For this one, she can't live on an empty stomach. I started this channel 6 months ago, only to be met with personal attacks by uninformed citizens like Bong Lord 69, who commented, "What a dumb A-word, F-word piece of S-word." Continues in that vein for several paragraphs. The Dark Brotherhood will carry out their global coup d'etat by any means they deem necessary. What she's already witnessed, the Predator lashes out against the Illuminous group's deceitful agenda. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. As we venture further into the heart of darkness, you may be shocked by the atrocities unfolding before you. Block 50 users from commenting. This is just the sort of response I prepared for after dedicating myself to informing the masses about the real truth behind global events. This unholy creation has all the markers of Insectoid Commander Cord and diabolical method. Interrogated that orca before eating it, but it's just... The shark struggles to disentangle the Illuminous web of fabrication and untruth. Underworld Order hates the shark because she dares to attack the very pillars that prop up their temple of life. Many people believe that 300,000 years ago, the insectoids created humans to mine the Earth's gold. But a shark has taken a keen interest in an electrical transformer. The government enforcers retreat to polish their jackboots. That transformer must have been powering NASA's insidious Project Bluebeam. But how did the shark know? The explosion has drawn unwanted attention. A patriotic Piscus must be swift to avoid capture. I haven't seen a fish this wily since Faye Winkleman tried to catch that pike in northwestern Ontario. The bull's olfactory center registers the sweet smell of freedom. Now don't want to alarm you, but I have reason to believe I'm being spied on by the Pakistani government. The insectoids are rattled that the shark will soon reveal the truth of their agenda. Just an update. I performed my own technical surveillance countermeasures and didn't find any bugs, hidden cameras, or GPS trackers. Yet.
If I see it, I'll let you know.
Project Sunshine side effect, the bone sperm whale.
We'll have to finish this.
Whales have... The shark has successfully avoided the scythe of the murderous cliff of alien conspirators. Site P features underground satellite tracking facilities that can send a camera to your property within seconds. Their technology is now so sophisticated that they even know if you're browsing Mariska Hargitay on Wikifeed. Our extraterrestrial overlords retaliate out of fear of exposure.
Sounds like a look testing.
Going back to ancient times, extraterrestrials have demanded animal sacrifices, and what they are not given, they take by force. This ship is more of the otherworldly technology that Dwight Eisenhower acquired in his 1954 abduction pact with the Indians. Look, I know I've claimed everything from Pearl Harbor to the sinking of the Lusitania was a false flag. But this is not a false flag. I repeat, this is not a false flag. The Dread Fleet set sail to claim its watery image. Hardcore intergenerational Satanist TJ Tough. will stop at nothing to maintain power. The occult elite will not stop until the last vestiges of human freedom are obliterated.
Pretty aggressive looking.
Had emergency procedures been properly performed, that was a survival. th degree, York Wright Mason, Ron Honey. Another rogue agent of evil with two sharp experts.
In front of us.
This sortie is clearly in violation of the Constitution. Do you feel that? That shiver running up your spine? We have ventured to the very heart of intergalactic Luciferian evil. The shark refuses to subjugate herself to the insectoid's whip, and thus is targeted as a threat. countdown to extinction. Clearly, the NWO is using some ancient builder race technology. The big fish must be eradicated, lest she unmask the New World Order's agenda. Grand Druid High Priestess Jocelyn Saint-Denis. Fights determinedly against a luminous skull gun. Insectoids and their Masonic shock troops give shape to our everyday world by squashing air and all dissent. These are dark actors playing dark games, and they don't appreciate anyone attempting to foil their diabolical schemes. Fourth-dimensional insectoid shapeshifter, Vic Mandrake.
Quiet, everybody. Ready, everyone. That's it. He's not falling through. I'm a pretty good guy. Right deal, everyone.
Naval dominance has always been part of the hidden agenda of the insectoid elite. They hate our boats, because our boats mean freedom.
Never here to begin with.
I know it.
There's nothing wrong with my vision.
Sharks get angry when they see our sacred river rise trampled.
Maybe shark is a metaphor.
Here's the ASL. Look at that up and see. Step start. Cut sight. Over there.
The shadowy cabal despises the fish for her independence of mind and spirit. Mother of harlots and abominations, Barbara Terra Nova. The bioweapon has reached America's shores, perhaps having already unleashed a rapid viral agent upon the citizenry. Now, the NWO will hold the country ransom, offering the vaccine. Gentlemen, your perirectal area is a war zone. Don't go into combat defenseless. Arm yourself with Tactical Force flushable wipes. Scented with lavender and geranium essential oils to keep your external sphincter smelling battlefield fresh. Could be the bioweapon's doing, sure. But first, perhaps I should consult my friend, a world-renowned expert on the subject of ancient giants. Determined to disperse its infectious bodily fluids anywhere and everywhere. Apropos of nothing, I'd just like to say that the Warren Commission was a total farce. What are these? My guess is powerful influencing machines, designed to make us hate America and love India. Influencing machine is destroyed. Americans, freed from its spell, will forsake their palak veneer for good old-fashioned cheeseburgers. by the behavior of wildlife in this area, the bioweapon is also spreading estrogen-mimicking endocrine disruptors. Operation Garden Plot was just the beginning. The Rex 84 program is underway. The insectoids are rounding us up for their re-education. Folks, I don't know about you, but I have a small saxitoxin-filled needle that I am prepared to use in case I'm captured for forced labor in the insectoid's copper.
Is that it? Nah, that ain't it.
Probably right under me.
You could chalk up 23 oil spills in the last 5 years to incompetence, sure. But I think you should open your minds to the idea that these were planned events. Atomic Energy Commission project, the Irradiated Electric Great White. The insectoids, it seems, have allies even within the underwater domain. Electrode implanted in the Great White's limbic system, an insectoid-designed stimulus. NWO death squads have made clear their intention to overthrow private property. Extrajudicial killings of all owners of homes with a second bathroom are right around the corner. Mark my words. source says they're going to shut down this broadcast under Executive Order 10995. A DHS source told me that Flamingo Joe's will shortly be converted into a corpse processing facility. The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent. More of these machines dispersing mental poison from hell, creating a lumpen mass of propaganda-drugged Americans who'd rather watch Aubrey Dominique take the Cocoa Pop Challenge than read the Constitution. Dominique, delusional insectoid pawn. So many sheeple going about their daily lives, ignorant that their minds are held captive by forces they don't know or understand. The insectoids have worked hard to ensure that they and their conspirators continue to occupy Port Clovis's positions of power, such as planning the NWO's hatred of free markets and affordable consumer goods has truly reached its apotheosis. Shark hunters stalk their prey, aware of the grisly horrors that await them upon a single misstep. Ferris wheels are incredibly uneconomical. So why are we suddenly seeing them everywhere? Because they are spiritual energy. This is just the beginning. Next comes the countrywide search and seizure of our weapons, gold stores, and freeze-dried beef stroganoff. Private beaches remind us that the guile of the Illuminati has accomplished its goal, and that we've all become servile rule followers. It appears that the bioweapon is not only carrying a viral agent, but the HPV vaccine as well. The beast of the bottomless pit, Moloch. even physical matter. So maybe, if we all focus our minds on the destruction of this unholy weapon, it will happen. Clearly are united with North Korea to undermine Western interests. democratic coup is afoot, and it's safe to say the orcas are behind it. Like heroic Neo, the shark has freed us